do you have any more questions?
Nope, not for the time being.
Okay, great. Here is our clinic's brochure. Please have a read and let me know when you're ready to book in a consultation.
No! You've lost a potential patient right there.
Hi there, it's Queen Jung here and welcome to Omni TV and Podcast Show, the place to be to grow and scale your practice. Last week we had this opportunity to be one of the sponsors of the 43 annual ASAP conference, which is the Australia-Asia Society of Aesthetic Plastic Surgery Conference. I myself managed to attend all the presentation and training regarding practices to improve the new patient conversion rate. And to my surprise, everyone was talking about the importance of a patient coordinator. Having a great reputation in your field and having a solid digital marketing campaigns that draw all these inquiries into your clinic won't matter if your staff are not well trained to deal with these inquiries. And it's like having a hole at the bottom of your bucket of all potential patients that you could have. So if you feel like you are getting a consistent number of inquiries coming through, but the number of consultation bookings is not so high, then that's definitely something that you should be working on. Some clinics that we work with have managed to convert up to 90% of the inquiries they receive. So let's use this as motivation for room for improvement. So the one move that you can take right now after listening to this episode is to audit your new patient inquiry taking process, from taking a call to responding to inquiries over the phone or in person. Everything should be recorded for further analysis. If you are selling a high-value procedure or treatment, or even if you're not, you need to have a proper training in dealing with inquiries. Remember, every single new inquiry that the patient coordinator is dealing with, depending on what is the value of your procedure or treatment, is a potential additional $10,000 revenue to your clinic. And you need to have a proven process in place. And there's a lot to cover. If I want to talk about every single step of the sales process in clinical practices. That's why my team and I wrote a guide called 7-Figure Samurai Sales Guide for Clinics that shows you everything you need to have in order to have a proper sales process in place and have you improve your new patient conversion rate immediately. Now, essentially, here's how it works. Your patient perceived value about your clinic equals patient perceived benefit minus treatment cost. So when a patient asks, how much does this cost? Replying immediately over email or by phone call will lose you the opportunity to build up the patient perceived benefit. And all they can see from their end is a treatment cost. Therefore, you will have a negative patient perceived value, meaning you'll be losing this specific patient. How much does this cost? I got to deal with this question a lot throughout my career, from both running my own digital marketing agency and also other clinics that we working with. Price is always a factor in prospects' objections. You want to think about the prices you want to charge and how can you build value around the price point you are asking for, because the transaction only occurs when value exceeds the price. In your pitch to a prospect, you want to be building a value for your services or procedures, thereby addressing the price point objection before it's even raised. Once you do this, you will minimize the main objections that come up about pricing. While I'm pretty sure that you will still get these inquiries, however, they will come up much less frequently in the sales process. So in this episode, I'd like to point out 4 areas that you need to work on, mainly with your patient coordinator, to improve the new patient conversion rate. Now, first thing is to pre-screen prospects and build rapport with them. So your initial conversation with prospects is all about identifying 4 critical NDIT elements. By knowing these elements well, you will be able to see if they're a good fit or ready for consultation or not. So N stands for the needs. What are their needs? How important it is for them to have it now, and why now? B stands for budget. Have they got saving for that? Would they need financial assistance? I stand for authority. Are they the person who makes the decision, or they need to discuss that with their spouse or family member? T stands for timing. When do they want to have this done? Is this now, or 6 months, or 1 year down the road? Have they seen other doctors before, and what do they think? Other information that can be collected, such as their current medications, health history, BMI, breastfeeding status. Do they have young children? Who will take care of them when the patient is having the surgery? Do they need help with transportation and childcare? The second thing is to build up the reputation and experience of the doctor or surgeon and the clinic before the consultation. This is very important part of building up the patient perceived benefit so that the value of your procedure will exceed the price. The patient coordinator's job is to increase the prospect's perceived value of the doctor or surgeon and the clinic's pre- and post-surgery experience. What you need to do is position the doctor or surgeon as the best one in the field by creating a bio page highlighting all the relevant experience and qualifications and in the area that prospect is interested in. For example, you can see on the screen the graph outline the number of years in training, media mentions, qualifications, and doing hundreds and thousands of similar procedures with a statement such as, less than 5% all surgeons out there in the area can match the skills of the surgeons, so he's in the top 5. You can guarantee some interest here. Now the third thing is you need to prepare something to send before the pre-consultation call. There are multiple ways that medical practices can entice their prospects. What I would suggest is offer a free 30 minutes consultation with patient coordinator, where he or she will be able to answer all the common questions that prospect has. And after clicking on that book a free consultation button on your webpage, you then take them to a page like this where we feature a calendar booking page for your prospect to book in a time to speak with a patient coordinator. When we can be upfront and tell prospect that this will help clarify many of the questions that they may have before seeing the doctor for the medical examination, which usually involves some fee. This way this call will go is we will discuss about your situation, what are you looking for to achieve, and how we may be able to help. It's just about having you to get to that next step, whether that is pointing you to the right article or scheduling a more in-depth consultation with a doctor. This will all be discussed on the call. And at the end of the call, if you believe that we can help you, and then your next step is to schedule a more in-depth examination with the doctor, we'll walk you through the plan of what we will be doing to help you achieve the results. This is something you can tell that on the webpage. This discovery call can be conducted using an online meeting tool such as Zoom, where patient coordinators can see prospective patients and show them similar work examples to the prospect's case. After a prospect makes an inquiry, you should be sending them a what we call shock and awe welcome email, including skincare sample books, media mentions, past patient experience reviews, and what to expect at the consultation. And as you don't want to send them back to the internet for further research, right? In this email, you should mention the following elements. First of all, time. Make sure that they allocate at least 30 to 45 minutes for this consultation without any distractions. Have the calendar ready so they can book in for the next appointment with the doctor if they are ready. And have their credit card with them, so if they want to book in a medical consultation with a doctor, which is usually involves a fee, and their current financial situation if they need help in financing for the procedure, and also having their partner or family member that needs to be there with them to help make the decision. And also you can add a link to a pre-consultation online learning center, which is a web page where they can learn everything about the procedure, such as frequently asked questions, planning for the surgery, post-surgery care, final treatment options, etc. etc. If you really want to step up your game, the patient coordinator can email or text them a personalized welcome email Alternatively, you really want to stand out, you can get a surgeon or doctor to record a welcome video. Pretty sure that you are going to make a very good impression with prospects and differentiate yourself from other clinics. Now, the final 4 areas you need to work on is to lower your initial consultation fee. Well, when you look at lots of medical clinic websites, they tend to feature an average price of $250 to $300 for an initial consultation. I know that's there to cover the doctor's time. However, I believe that the patient coordinator should be able to do 70% of the selling job and do all the necessary pre-screening with the prospect to make sure they are the right candidates to see the doctor for the medical consultation. So the doctors only need to engage with the prospect for a final call. This call will allow the prospect to identify whether they lack the doctor's mannerism and wish for them to carry out the procedure. So to further enhance your patient conversion rate, we need to lower the barrier to entry to make it accessible to prospects so they can enter your sales funnels. This can be done by reducing the consultation fee. I've actually seen some of the busiest clinics lowering their consultation fee to $75 or $90 or even offer free consultations. Remember, you don't make money off the consultation. Think about the value of the procedure and other ongoing non-surgical treatments and other referrals these prospects can generate for your clinic. It could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. We talk a lot about new patient conversion topics in our previous episodes. I leave the link under the show note below so you can check it out later after this video. So to recap, you need to be rigorous in your process in converting new patient inquiries. Ask questions that come from all different types of angles and unearth those silent objections, because unless it's addressed, they will not be going ahead with you. By implementing the 4 things that I mentioned above, you will see the new patient conversion rate improve immediately. And I leave the list of all the online appointment booking and email automation tools in the show note below so you can check them out. If you want us to have you improve the new patient conversion rate for your clinics using the above steps, we'd like to invite you to take the next step, which is to book in a 15-minute discovery call with us so we can learn more about you and to see if we can help you out. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to talk to you soon in our discovery call. Bye for now.